Here is Squirrel number 11. This is in Mindbender in the collateral damage event. This one actually took me a few tries to actually get it right. Toward the middle of the level, there is a giant water cube. I know of all the things in this level, it's actually not one of the weirdest things, but once you get to that point, you need to bail out at just the right moment while holding on to pointing right on the analog stick. Wait till I get there. For the record, I'm not really as cool as this level is. I don't like playing it. It's not fun for me, but I know a lot of people like it, so hopefully you don't hate me for that. So coming up right here is the cube. I mess up on my first attempt, so I kind of right in the middle on the cube. I get it this time. You want to bail out, hold right, and gravity kind of takes control of you, and it brings you to the squirrel chilling on a car. Okay, here is Squirrel number 12. This one's in Havoc in the collateral damage event. This one's much simpler to get than the last few. Just make your way to the third checkpoint marker, and there'll be a crate open where you just ride back into it and you can find squirrels. I go very slowly here because I don't know exactly where the crate is. Then eventually I see this crate right up here is open, so just drop down here, roll backwards, and you're rewarded with squirrels. Okay, here's Squirrel number 13. This one is in Power Plant in the collateral damage event. Also not another very difficult one to find, not too far out of the way. So between the 5th and the 6th checkpoint, when you get to the electric lift, instead of going forwards, all you have to do is just drive backwards, and you'll come to the squirrel. So let myself catch up for a little bit there. Very surprised I didn't crash right there. So yeah, anyway, here's the lift. Just ride to the top, and then just drive backwards. Eventually the floor will give out from under you like that. Just keep riding backwards. Don't crash, and then just tumble over backwards. Don't crash on that little oil tank right there, and there's a squirrel waiting for you. And then a few more drop out for good measure. Here is Squirrel number 14. This one is in Swamp Fever in the collateral damage event. This is another one that actually took me quite a few tries to get perfectly. It involves bailing out just at the right moment when you go off of a jump. So after the 7th checkpoint marker, there's going to be a little ramp that you have to go up, and just as you're at the peak of your jump, you're going to bail out and hold right on the control stick. So it's coming right up here. Just a second. Here it is. Okay, so you're going to ride up here. I messed up on my first try. You don't want to hold on to Y, because that causes your guy to just grab onto whatever he can. So just tap Y and hold on to right on the control stick. I get it this try, and you see a squirrel. And here is Squirrel number 15. This one is in Physics Factory in the Cutting Edge event. For this one, it says that you can't get any faults while trying to get the squirrel. Luckily, it's pretty much at the beginning of the level anyway, so if you do make a mistake and have to restart, it's not a big deal. So just travel up here, and it says you need to rest, or at least land on this little part here. I don't know if you actually have to, but the instructions said you did, so I did what they said. And then you want to stay on this little bouncing platform here, and then just go backwards, and there is a new platform here for you to ride on. Just keep traveling backwards, just keep going, and don't fall against it, and keep going back, and you get trapped by the squirrels. So here is Squirrel number 16. This one is found in the Around the Ranch track in the Cutting Edge event. This one's actually found at the very end of the level, so I will just skip right to the end of the level. You just travel up the side of the White House, when you get to the top, you just want to go kind of straight down. You don't have to do what I did. It's actually probably better to kind of ease your way down. You don't get stuck like I did. But here you're just going to roll backwards a little bit. Just keep going back, and the outhouse will explode, and you will find a squirrel hiding in the toilet. So here's squirrel number 17. This one is in the red Links Moto Jam in the cutting edge event. So this one's actually found at the very beginning of the level. So at the very beginning, if you notice, behind you there is a red gate keeping you from going back there. But if you travel up enough and just touch the top log, you see that firework go off right there. If you can make your way back down there and now travel back there, you see there is no gate anymore. So you just keep traveling backwards over these two tires. Keep going a little more, and you see in the stands here, a squirrel is your only fan. Number 17. And here's squirrel number 18. This one is in Lab Rat in the cutting edge event. This one's actually probably the coolest one to find. Definitely kind of a weird hiding place, but it's definitely cool. So you need to make your way up to the little pool area up here a little ways. It doesn't matter if there's actually water in it or not. But once you get into the pool area, you play the Konami code with your Xbox controller. If you don't know what the Konami code is, first of all, shame on you. That should be common knowledge to everyone who plays video games. But for those of you who don't know, when you're in the pool area here, just hit up, up, down, down, left, right, AX, AX. So once you do that, use your control pad, not your control stick, because I was trying to use the control stick at the beginning and it wouldn't work. And once you do that, go down a little pipe, and there is a squirrel riding your bike. Pretty cool hiding place. And here's squirrel number 19. This one is in under construction in the Death Valley event. So here's another one that's actually very well hidden, and I wouldn't expect a whole lot of people to just find it randomly. So you just play the level normally all the way up to the 15th checkpoint. No point really counting, just watch the video, I guess. So you're going to make your way to... Yeah, don't mind my faults. So yeah, just going to play normally until you get to the unfinished building, and then you're going to make your way up kind of toward the top, I guess. And then once you get almost to the top, you just ride back down backwards. So here is the building. Work your way up a little bit. A little higher. And then once you get here, once you get to that checkpoint, just ride down backwards. Make your way back down to the bottom. And stay there for a second. And you see a squirrel. There's number 19. One more. Okay, and here's the final squirrel, squirrel number 20. This one is in Bridge of Trials in the Death Valley event. So this is another pretty well hidden one, very easy to miss. It's actually kind of toward the end of the level. I'm going to try to cut out all my faults here. So until I guess until we get to the end of the level, again, don't mind all my shoddy playing here, but for those of you who don't know, I also do platinum medal guides. My goal is to eventually have a video for every single level showing how to get platinum medals, showing that you don't have to be one of the top 10 players to get platinum. It's actually much more attainable than most people assume. So the main point of my videos is actually to help help all other players to get platinum medals, because I'm not doing this because I think I'm good, because I'm definitely not. For those of you who've seen my guitar and rock band videos too, have a similar mindset when making videos. I want to help others to improve as well, not just to get views and stuff. So anyway, back on track, I guess. I'm coming to the end of the level. If I can figure out how to get through these obstacles here. Okay, so we ride up this broken bridge here, and you're going to bail out a little ways up here. Just get at the very height of the jump right here. You're going to bail out and hold Y. If you hold Y, you will grab onto that little triangle here. Just keep holding on to Y, and eventually it will make you let go, and you see squirrels, and there's the achievement. The squirrels have eyes. So there you have it. I hope my video helped you all. Please be sure to subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment, and also feel free to share this on Twitter and Facebook. Alright, thank you guys a lot.